Hello, welcome to Ikate's Crossing. Okay, so I want to dive a little deeper into Buffy Vampire Slayer Tarot deck. Now, I've been watching the TV series again, still haven't quite finished watching it, but let's have a look at a card for reflection. So you've got this new deck's arrived, and you want to dive into it. It's quite good to re-watch the TV series, which is quite good, so it gets to know the characters a little bit again. And let's have a look and see what's the message for today. This is what we're going to do. It's just going to randomly pull a card a day. This is one thing that you can do, is just sort of pull a card. Let's have a look. So the card we've got is Temperance. So let's have a look and see what Temperance is in the book. We know that Temperance for me is about moderation. It's that sense of tranquility, serenity, acting, choosing how we react with a sense, can be quite emotional on many ways. So let's have a look. Temperance, we've got Joyce. She's the mother of Buffy, the Vampire Slayer. So she's the mother. Now, she's quite oblivious for most of the TV series. She has sort of an idea. She's a bit brassed off with her daughter, thinking that, she causes a lot of trouble. There's a lot of stuff going on. And so she tries to find a sense of peace out of all the chaos and stuff that's going on around her. She's busy with working. She doesn't really, for me, I think Joyce has that thing of she doesn't know what Buffy gets up to. Okay, she doesn't know that her daughter's the Vampire Slayer. She doesn't understand what's going on. She thinks her daughter's misbehaving. She thinks her daughter's causing trouble, that it's all about that her daughter can't keep out of trouble, that she's excessive in her sort of reactions and things like that. She doesn't act in, Buffy does not act in moderation. So Joyce, to me, is that sense of that mother who doesn't, or that parent who doesn't really know what's going on with the child. She's assuming that her daughter's trouble. She doesn't really know the bigger picture. So let's have a look and see what it says in the guidebook here. It says, Temperance, Joyce Summit. Like a warm hug from a good mum, Temperance invokes comfort in the pursuit of balanced living. Joyce was the stabilizing force who held her family together. She insisted that Buffy be allowed to do normal teenage girl stuff on top of her cosmic stabby duties. It takes some time before she comes into that play. But at the beginning, she is that not knowing. And then when she does discover, she still wants her daughter to do normal stuff and not be out saving the world. She's giving you a mum look that says, yes, you can go patrol the cemetery, but you also need a good night's sleep and a balanced breakfast. Consider how you can blend all of your priorities, devoting time to where it's needed. Reversed. You may have recently discovered wiggy news. Perhaps you're parenting the chosen one, or maybe you've been dealing with mega stress. Joyce is encouraging you to channel her energy. Bring patience, steadiness, and purpose back into your life. You need comfort to heal. So interesting message from the guidebook, but also when you think about Joyce as a character. She's that mum who didn't know what was going on, and thought her daughter was all trouble. She wanted her daughter to be a normal teenager and do normal teenage things. She then discovers later on in the series that her daughter is saves the world, so to speak, saves the town through stabbing the vampires and the dealing with evil entities and things like that. And so she wants her daughter to be more stable, to be more of a teenager, so to speak. So interesting there when you start looking at the character. in connection to the meaning of the card. And that's why it's quite important when you get any of these tarot decks that are related to TV series or movies, rewatch, get to know the characters of the cards, and so that you can sort of get a bit more of a connection to the deck, connection to the characters and the cards and things like that. So that's the card that we're going to sort of focus on as we sort of dive a little bit deeper into different ways of connecting with a new tarot deck. And this one is the Buffy the Vampire Slayer tarot. Maybe you've got one of the other sort of TV movie type decks and you want to dive into it. Get to know the characters. Really important there. Okay, so that's it from me. Don't forget to check the links down below. Check the links on my channel. Like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you know when the next video will be uploaded. Take care and blessed be.